This video contains stunts performed by experienced professionals. It's intended to entertain and inform. You should not attempt any trick or stunt which is outside of your skill level or which you don't feel comfortable with.
The tuck no hander, the condor, whatever you want to call it, it's a trick where you tuck the bars into your lap and you throw out your arms. Today is a how-to, but a little bit different, because I got this man. Yes, got Neil.
You're going to teach me how to do it?
I'm going to teach you how to do the tuck no hander.
It's a good jump for it.
It is. It's a really good jump, because you're going to need some height. And that's where we're going to start. Yeah! You're gonna need some height, Neil. So we're gonna find that jump. And that jump is right here, and it's a step up.
I guess the bigger the jump, the safer, the more time you've got to get it. If you're rushing, it could go wrong.
It could go wrong. You could land on your groin, on your nether regions, on your stem. Not very nice. I've been there. Horrible. Yes, we're gonna start off with what is the jump to perfectly learn the tuck no hander. We're out here in Windhill Bike Park where we've got to step up. This is the perfect jump. It is safe because you're stepping up and you haven't got so far to fall if it goes horribly wrong. Got a nice lip here and you got the landing there, slightly soft, pretty good to crash on if it so happens to go that way, which is not, because we're going to break down this trick to try and eliminate all those nasty errors and pick out some. So we got Neil as an example. So we're going to get Neil to jump the jump first, get comfortable with the jump, because that's the first thing. You want to be comfortable with jumping the jump that you want to learn to do the tuck no hander on. Ready, Neil? Ooh, lofty. He looks comfortable. He's getting some good height. That's the key thing. You want some time to concentrate to learn how to do the tuck no hander on a jump just like this.
So Blake, explain to me the actual moves. I mean, I have done it a little bit, like years and years ago in my dirt jumping days. I tried it a few times and I remember sort of taking off and being one of those jumps, the tricks where you need to get the front wheel high. So you actually take off and you bring the front wheel up, and that's where you get the tuck, I guess. You tuck it into your lap.
You tuck it into your lap.
But do you take off normally and then pull up, or do you feel like you just sort of go whoosh, front wheel up out of the takeoff?
So the technique is, you want to get out, you want to come out the takeoff, let the front wheel go a little bit high. You want to bring the bars to you instead of you going to the bars, because if you go to the bars, you're pushing all your body weight over the front of that bike. It's just going to send you the bit nose heavy.
So what I kind of want, how steep of angle do I want the bike?
You want to take off straight out there, you want to take straight off out of the lip and keep that trajectory going up. But you're nowhere, because you're comfortable with the jump. So you want to keep that front end a little bit high, and whilst you're going up, you're letting the bike drop into your lap. So that's the first step. When you're going up off the lip, just get comfortable bringing that bar into your lap.
Before even starting taking your hands off, it's just getting... So on a suicide, you lock your knees around the saddle. That's the sort of safety. That's when you know you can go.
You can let go.
But with this, it's when the bars are sort of sat nicely there.
Bars are locked in, and I tend to do what I do with a suicide. You lock your knees.
I do.
So you lock it right around your head tube.
Okay.
So you lock it in, done, out. But do that first. Get used to going up, bring those bars in before taking your hands off.
So what about speed? Any faster, slower than normal?
Nah, just do the same speed as you would to clear the jump nicely with a bit of height. You don't want to be scrubbing the jump.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be jumping it. You want to get a little bit of air. You want to go a bit higher than normal, because that back wheel is going to drop lower.
And so when I get the pinch good, so what amount of time do I need? You still want to be going up when you're pinched in. You don't want to start taking your hands off when you're starting to drop. No,
it's all one motion. As soon as you clamp in that, as soon as your bars are in, your arms are thinking of coming off.
Right, I'll just try lifting the front wheel a bit.
I'll watch from here and see what's the crack-a-lack, you know?
Oh!
Yeah.
I clamped then, but then actually my left foot hovered off the pedal. So it would have been a no hander, 1 foot.
You want to get comfortable, not too much grip, you know?
Okay.
I'll do an example. You got even got the twist, the steez to the tuck. You're like, oh, that, mate.
Felt good.
Look at that.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm more.
No, your arms are going perfectly out, like that. They're not going, I surrender. They're going, not surrender. Look at me, flying like a bird, like a condor in Chile.
Condor was Matt Hoffman's nickname because he used to do flip ones, I think. Or, I don't know.
Really? There you go.
Maybe.
I didn't know that, Neil. Drop in. Matt Hoffman style.
Nice.
Okay, now that was sketchy.
I let go and the bars went. I went,
Yeah.
oh, where's the bar?
Grip more. I know it feels uncomfortable.
I haven't got that bit.
Yeah. You want to bring those bars right in there, grip it more with your knees, or in your thighs, in your groin, and then feel it, because then your bars are locked.
Yeah.
But I reckon, try it. Maybe don't do the hands, or you feel you've got that straight away from the lock. Just get your hands off.
Yeah.
My student's doing really well. His hands are coming off, but there's a few elements that I want him to like do, so he can actually be a bit more comfortable. Because he's got the bars, but he's just literally going in, throwing his bars out, throwing his hands out, then grabbing his bars, where his bars are just floating around. I want him to grip those bars so he feels more locked in, more comfortable to get off his bar, get his hands off, and then back on. It's a bit safer than that last one. Go on, Neil.
Oh. I like pinched too early.
Yeah.
But I felt it then, I went pinch.
Yeah.
I'll try again.
It's just further, because what you're doing is you're gripping further down.
Yeah.
Not all the way.
Yeah.
You're like pretty much halfway up your down tube wall. Yeah. You be fully locked in. You want to be in there, like that. Because at the moment he's just gripping there, and his bars are just doing this, which is all right. But these bikes are long, that's the thing. The dirt jump bike, they're really cramped. That's why they're easier to do tricks on, to learn. BMX as well, they're all short, stubby little machines, which are easy to throw around. Whereas these, 29er, 27.5, big bikes. But needless to say, you can actually do it. Yeah! That looked way more comfortable.
Yeah, feels good.
Did it feel better?
Feels a bit weird, like you can see me go like, No, it felt good, felt good.
But you can see the bars are staying in one area. You can have more control.
Neil. Cheers, Blake.
No, you're welcome, Neil. You're a perfect student. I reckon we should do this Trictionary sort of thing. And you bring out some old favourites.
What next?
Or I don't know, let us know in the comments down below. Should he do a no for can? Because you can do them.
Maybe. That felt really safe and easy.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
Maybe. Wow, it's cool, yeah. Good to relearn it.
Yeah.
Cheers, dude. If you want to see a couple more videos a bit like this, Chris Smith taught me how to do a suicide over there for that one. And for me teaching Tom, one of our other cameramen, not this one, a different one, how to manual over there for that one.
Don't forget to hit that globe to subscribe because you're missing out on some rad stuff. Hopefully this video has helped you out. See ya.